Hey, what's going on, all current, new, and future rideshare drivers? This is Jeremy with Good Vibes Driver. Hey, just want to get with you. So yesterday was kind of an interesting week. I've been working crazy hours, normally in the evening this week. Me and my wife has her full-time job, and doing this on a part-time basis. I have to choose the times that I do this. So and I'm sure a lot of you that do drive are doing it on a part-time basis, and it's just figuring out what works. So I want to do a video today on hospitality. And I come from the hospitality business. I think this business could use a little hospitality, coming from talking to customers in my ride, and them sharing. I ask questions, we have conversations, and one of the biggest pet peeves is cleanliness, and the respect going back and forth. So I think if we all learn to work as good neighbors with one another, the experience is better, the relationship's better, and the more money you and I can make, and maximize those earnings. So wanted to talk about hospitality today. One of the biggest things, cleanliness. I don't know how you're taking care of your vehicle, if you're cleaning it up each and every time. I keep mine pretty clean. I'll see if I can spin this around to show you. But so I drive a CRV, Honda CRV, and I try to keep it as clean as possible. I even have car seats for my kids. I have two children. I have car seats. It's important to keep things clean. I've got chargers here, Android and for the iPhone. I've got hookups for that. They can even unplug this and put their laptop, plug that in. Carry my business cards. I've got mints. I've got samples, because I also represent an online shopping club, which this helps. This helps in promoting that business too. But the big thing is having your customers have a good experience. Everybody wants a good experience. I mean, you think about it, you go to a restaurant, which is the area that I'm from. You go into a restaurant, if you go back, it's usually because the food's really good, quality food, and the service is good. If one of those are messed up, it's going to hinder you on using them as your place of means of having a good time with your family. So same thing goes with riding Uber and Lyft. This week was a little crazy. Like I said, I finally got my gold member status with Lyft, but it's because I don't drive it as much. Drive Uber most of the time and keep Lyft running in the background. But how you take care of your vehicle and everything matters. And it also, when you think about the rest of drivers that are out in the field driving people around, we're burning the fields if we're not taking care of our own business for other people. There are people that do this full time that are trying to make a living. Sorry, here, my phone's having crazy issues. But there are people doing this full time that are trying to make a living and are making a living. And if you are trashing your vehicle and keeping it trashy and not classy and clean, then you're ruining it for other people. And I just want, if we respect each other, if we respect those that get in our vehicle, it goes a long ways for a lot of people. And the other thing too is when folks get in your vehicle, one of the things I learned is I say, hi, how you doing? When they first arrive, make sure they're the person that's supposed to be with the vehicle, and confirm that. And then once they're in, if they want to talk, they'll talk to you. I don't continue talking. That's one of the other pet peeves I hear from customers, is the fact that some of the drivers just keep talking, and they've had a long day. Some folks are just getting off work, or maybe they're preparing for a meeting, or maybe, you don't know, maybe there's a death in the family. There's all kinds of stuff. So if your customer wants to talk with you, you'll know. But a lot, there's some days I drive folks around and none of that conversation happens. It doesn't bother me. It gives me time to think, um, and just try to be nice to them. Talk to them like you'd want to be talked to. I mean, it's all about being a good neighbor. And so I think just those few. I mean, I think some of that's common sense, but I hear it enough from riders that this is going on, and that people's car isn't clean. They can't believe how clean my vehicle is. And I don't drive a fancy car. I drive a Honda CR-V. But some drivers out there need to really change it up. You're burning the fields for the rest of us to make money. If people don't like the service and they equate that bad service that they got to the company, they're going to switch to another company. And that's why I'm going to have options. So even with my business stuff, I don't bring my business stuff up until someone asks me questions, until they ask me about what else do you do. Obviously you're not doing this full time. How'd you decide to get into this business? And I got started doing this on a part-time basis because I was in between jobs, and I had left a job and needed to supplement my income. Work for myself now, but this has helped supplementing income. So it's really important. Also, with cleaning your car, don't use toxic chemicals. You'll see a link down at the bottom of my YouTube, my online shopping club. Green and Natural Products, the company's been around for 30 plus years. I get my snacks from there, and you don't have to do snacks, you don't have to do water, I know that, but it helps you maximize the income. If you can increase your income by another $500 a month, why wouldn't you do it? It's easy. I keep a sample container here, and I just offer it to someone if it's the right moment, or maybe it's a long trip, maybe they need something, maybe it's the end of the day and they're going home and you got a long trip, maybe they need something to snack on. So having snacks, I even keep lotions here for the ladies, these samples, and I just hand them out. There's no charge. Try them out. Here you go. So the other thing, with the cleanliness, let me go out here and show you. I was telling you about toxic chemicals. A lot of times you get people in the car and maybe they have a certain odor to them, or body odor to them, or maybe it's food. Maybe you deliver food. I keep this container here. It's a crate. This crate collapses really easy. You just grab both ends of it and it collapses down. The other thing is I keep paper towels. I get this stuff, Solumel. You mix it with water. I just take a bottle of water and mix Solumel in there, and it's great for cleaning the carpets if you get stuff on your carpet. I carry a lint roller. You'll have business people riding your vehicle. They appreciate it if you provide them a lint roller or something like that. If you hear them complain about it, hey, you got a solution. The other thing is this Revive. This is a air freshener. This is not toxic. A lot of people suffer from allergies and they suffer from asthma. So if you're spraying stuff in your car, you're making them susceptible to that if it causes them breathing issues. And I know this because I have breathing issues. I don't have asthma, but if I use certain cleaners like Clorox or anything like that, it can cause you to feel sick. So I also keep a notepad with me and a pen. You might have someone talking on the phone and they're looking for paper, something to write on. You have something to hand them. So just little things like this. These car seats, another complaint is I hear, it's not our responsibility, but it goes a long ways if you have these little car seats with you for people's kids. You cannot be hauling kids around without car seats. It doesn't work. It's against the law. People could get hurt. You're liable. It ain't gonna fall on Uber and Lyft if that happens. If you're in an accident, you're gonna be responsible. So just having something like that in your car. I have one in the back right now because I'm at my kid's music lessons for his ukulele. He takes ukulele lessons, and it helps. The other thing is having a jump starter. You know how many times I don't go to the airport lot every day, but when I drive from Frederick to Baltimore taking someone to the airport, if they don't match me up right away, I might go to the bum lot and sit for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and I always see people run their batteries down and they don't have a way to jump start it. You don't want to screw your computer up in your car or damage anyone else's. So I carry this jump start with me. And there's been times where I've been sitting and I run my battery down and oops, guess what? I left my lights on. My battery's dead. So there's different things that you can do and make the experience better for others and keep things clean. So just want to share that with you. And then, this is what I'm talking about, keeping it clean in the back of your vehicle. You don't have to have a fancy vehicle, but you do need to have something that's clean. I've got reading material here. I've got a little catalog. If someone sees something that they like of the snacks, they can go in and check it out. But go to my links down below. Very excited. The Vibe Driver app is out now. You can go and download that app store. If you go to my link below and sign up, you can drive without having to become an independent rep. But if you pay that one-time fee to become an independent rep, you're going to make money and earn money every time someone drives or rides anywhere in the world with Vibe. And they've already got practical services I'm using my phone service through them. We represent two major carriers, and another one's coming on board here soon. So anyway, hope this helps. If you have any questions, please email me, comment down below. I'm more than happy to help you in your experience, help you maximize your earnings. And that's what we're a community. Just want to help anyone we can. So love you guys. Peace out.